What's up, fellas? You already know what time it is. This is Noah, Jamil, and of course me, Tijon, and this is the All Real Crew.
What is good, boys?
What's going
Nothing,
on,
man.
y'all?
I feel like I ain't been on that joint in a break and a half. Jeez.
Bruh, you know this
It's
is
been
our
like
first
2
show.
weeks.
This is our first show all together in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Almost a month.
Yeah,
It's been a
that
break,
is
man.
true because the last one I did it was just me and Noah. T-John was at
Yeah. And
the
we
contrarian
carried the
narrative
load.
joint.
Yeah. I'm actually going to another joint in Tampa, and that's like 2 hours away. That's tomorrow.
Jeez. Busy man.
Hey, man, if Tom paying for it, I'm gonna go. I've been said that. So shit, I'll take the drive. This shit about to be cool. It's an NJPW event, so I've never seen one before, so it should be cool. We got any sponsors today, Noah?
Oh, my bad. Y'all fill out any brackets?
No. Oh,
Nah.
that's what I wanted to do though. I forgot to change my name, so let me do that real quick. Y'all talk.
Okay. With sponsors, I just came back from a little get together because y'all know I'm Irish. So we had a St. Patty's Day little thing. So I done already had a couple ales and a glass of whiskey.
This man was drinking Irish 12.
There we go.
I'm chilling for a second. Actually, I was supposed to go and get some proper number 12 because I got to re-up on lit.
I haven't had it yet. I kind of been skeptical.
I'm gonna try it.
The finest Irish whiskey.
It's the finest Irish whiskey.
You rat.
Little rat.
I'm on the Coronas.
Hey.
Dang.
Hey, y'all want to know? Y'all want to take a guess on how long this has been sitting in my fridge?
Because you thought you was gonna lose. That's how long it's been sitting.
No.
Earlier or later?
Later. Y'all want to take the over or the under on 5 months?
I'm gonna say over, because I was about to guess since like.
Well, that drink about to be stale as shit now, boy. How long have you had it in your fridge?
Since the real Corona came through.
Yeah. Is that even yours?
Yeah, it's mine. No, I bet this has been sitting in my fridge.
He stole his dad's Corona. Like,
he don't drink.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
But this has been sitting in my fridge for since last July.
Damn.
It's still
that joint's been marinating.
I was about to say.
I had a Bev, but it's in the other room. And let me just tell you now, if you've seen how I'm set up right now and how I can't move or rest my arms.
I was about to say, you look like you're being held hostage in a closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam Neeson about to come in here and save me. But maybe not because I'm black. He may get angry and try to kill me.
Yeah, nah. I got some Vizzies again.
What is that? What in Orlando are you drinking?
It's a Vizzy. It is a seltzer, some shit with antioxidants. It has like 5% alcohol. It does nothing. But it taught me how to shotgun. So, that was pretty dope. I learned how to shotgun.
Watermelon's not meant to sparkle, bruh.
No, it's not.
To have
and
carbonated
it doesn't even taste like watermelon.
Beverages.
So as a backup, I have some Behringer Red Moscato that I will be sipping on. So yeah, that's what I got. I got my 2, and I'm straight. So speaking of which, because I've been on Jamil's ass, when are you doing your shoey, bro?
Never if I have a choice.
You don't know.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna.
I'm gonna do it. I'm in a position to get that done. Me and Noah can get that done.
So this coming weekend.
Let's make it happen, man. We got to make that joint happen. Because we got to move on. We got to get these punishments back moving.
Yeah, we got some events coming up that we're going to have to get it back popping on these.
Yeah, and we actually got one on standby that's coming up that we will talk about like in this stream. So y'all ready to get into it? Let's start it off.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
All right, so starting off with some wrestling, you know how we do. So there's been a lot, and I do mean a lot, of crossovers happening within these past few weeks. And the most notable this week has been a lot of Raw talent going to NXT from Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Then you saw Miz TV over there. You even got to see the Mysterios pop up with that shitty match that they had.
I don't think there's any way possible to be more out of the loop than I've been the past 2.5 weeks.
They will give you have a pass though, because we seen what you were doing.
They had a bad match.
It was a trash.
It was
match.
Okay.
You know, Ray is very far from his prime condition. Just look at his body. You could tell he started hitting them beers. He started tackling them Coronas.
Cervezas.
About 6 years ago.
You know he's a partner with a local beer company in Mexico. Like he's one of their sponsors.
I can see. So local that he comes and picks it up every week, it looks like. My man needs some water.
My man, I mean, he hasn't really, I mean, he's lost his step in terms of his age, but other than that, he's still good. I'm talking about Dominic, though, because Dominic, I mean, he's an amateur wrestler, if we're being for real, and you can see it. So this was probably the more leveled match that he had. It was against, I don't even know dude's name. I think his name is Humberto or something. I have no idea.
Humberto Rio.
Yeah.
That
and like Dominic won, of course, but it was kind of a snooze match to me. It wasn't fun to watch.
He shouldn't be being watched right now, but because of the name, you know, they had to.
Yep.
He's not even built like he should be wrestling.
I agree with that.
He's not built like he should be wrestling at all.
Yeah. Nah.
Dolph Ziggler looks like a gigolo in that
Dolph Ziggler always looked like a gigolo.
His name is Dolph Ziggler. You know he's a gigolo in his
exactly.
past life.
That's the most man-horse name
gigoloing
you
right
could have.
You don't name yourself Dolph Ziggler if you ain't about that action.
Yeah. Nah.
Hey, but these crossovers are starting to get a little bit. They starting to overuse them. Like every once in a while, it's good. If you know, because they're trying to get viewers in. So I mean, if you're gonna pull people from the main roster, you're definitely trying to get more viewers from Raw and SmackDown, because a lot of them don't really watch NXT. It's the real hardcore fans that watch NXT. Like you look at the NXT crowd.
But that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to fix that. They're trying to get more people to watch NXT. So that's the point.
Yeah, no, I get that. And you look into the crowds and all you see is what? Like 19, 20, and 21-year-olds, maybe a little older than that. But they're really trying to target that demographic, but they're also trying to pull in like younger teens because they know that's where a lot of the traction comes too. So
yeah, I mean, Tom had a few times gone over this segment a little bit, where their main crowd right now, their main draw are people in their 30s and 40s. That's the main people watching right now. So they do have to appeal to a younger audience. And right now NXT is doing a really good job of that. And the only way to keep that going is to do the crossover. So I understand it. I think that they're going to continue to fuck it up though. I don't know what Tommaso Ciampa's about to do. But I hate what they did to Pete Dunne, and I'm really sick about it because I don't see how they're gonna fix it or what they're gonna do to accommodate him, because it's not looking good. You know what I mean? And so I'm trying to figure out, what direction they're gonna go when they do bring in the new talent to move up, other than who we've seen already. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Jamil, I know you've been out of the loop for 2.5 weeks, but he did say they changed Pete Dunne. Bro, they changed him to Butch.
Yeah.
I want you to go and look at not this past Friday, but the previous Friday SmackDown.
It's so bad.
And then go watch the NXT match that he just had with Carmelo Hayes like a week and a half before that. It's the craziest 180-degree turn. It's the craziest 180-degree turn I think I've ever seen in
this nigga. He went from being kind of charismatic and whooping ass to literally being just like a mute. It's looking remember the first time we saw Deadpool on Wolverine, like an X-Men in 2005?
He
He's
went
like
from
that.
Wolverine Origins.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, like what the fuck is this?
Oh snap! I gotta
It's
catch up.
bad.
That's hilarious.
It's so bad,
It's
bro.
funny because I'm surprised that stuff hasn't happened more often. But I think is that not only does the company care more about it being gradual and making sense, the person itself, like, if I'm being a certain type of way, you're not about to come in and tell me the very next day I gotta transform, dog. You gotta let me be gradual or let something happen that change me. You can't just pop me up and be like, hey, you this now.
He
I'm gonna look
hasn't said a
crazy.
word. This nigga just
Oh,
literally whoops. Like
wait,
he
he's
hasn't
like
said
really
anything.
like being mute, like he's a mime now?
I don't know. Maybe
No,
he
not a
literally talks-
mime.
He's like a
Not a
dog.
mime. Not a mime.
A
It's
mime
like
wrestler might be
he's
fire.
just somebody who don't talk and has a temper, and like anything that happens, he about to beat the shit out you. That's it.
He just,
And it's never clean.
he
He
just
don't
like
do
a-
shit for
he-
beat people.
He's like a rowdy little rascal.
Rowdy little rascal. That's exactly what. And then he had the hat and the suspenders. I was like, oh my fucking god.
He
Bro. I
looks
was so
stupid as
hurt.
hell.
OG Pete Dunne. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. The only thing that I'm like, because he evolved. Don't put him back. I don't give a fuck. Like he can fight anybody. That was always his character. You know, like that was why we liked him. But they literally took away his mic. They took away his voice, and that like he's literally just jumping on Kofi Kingston for 3 minutes after a match is done. That's the only time that we've seen him. This shit is stupid, bro.
The crazy part is he wasn't even doing that much talking in the first place. I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem with this corny ass gimmick that they slapped on him. Bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
What was wrong with the
when they took
bruiserweight?
away the little bit of mic that he had, it just made it worse. Like
you can't be a wrestler and not be. You can't be a wrestler and not work the mic. Like pause. That's your job. You
That
gotta
wasn't
be.
a pause.
That wasn't.
Work the mic was not a pause.
No.
You're looking too into it. Don't worry about the size of the.
I'm sorry, I'm around kids all day,
the
bro.
size of the what?
What?
Herm?
Okay.
What happened?
Let's continue.
Okay. Anyway,
yeah. Sounds like Pete Dunne is done.
yeah, he is done because he's not Pete
like
Dunne anymore.
He's finished. He's now
Skeet Dunne. That's what he should have changed his name to.
Skeet Dunne?
Skeet Dunne.
No, he's done.
Yeah, he is done. But nah, speaking of crossovers though, bruh, I like what they're doing with the women's tag team match going into WrestleMania. I'm not really a fan of having Shayna Baszler and Natalya in it, but I do like the fact that this is happening. But if we're talking about limiting crossovers, do you think that they should add a tag team title in Raw too? Because all the women are still fighting for one title right now.
No, I tell you what they do need to add though. A mid-card title for the women.
But why wouldn't they? Because the men have it, right? The men have a Raw men's tag team title and a SmackDown tag team title. And if the women are starting to build up and there's a lot of women coming in, why not?
Because you still don't have it yet. There's a lot of women coming in, but they're still not there.
Mm.
So like, what's the point? What's the point of having a set of tag team titles for 2 shows if there's still only like 2 teams on each show? Because if you look at each show, right, there's still like there's 9 to 10 women there, and then there's like 4 in the main event scene that might have some upper mid card, good upper mid card programs, and like in that little echelon of talent, I would throw like Sasha Banks and Rhea Ripley in there. Of course, they're right below the girls like Bianca and Becky and Ronda and Charlotte. But Sasha and Rhea Ripley are like right there. They're just, slightly below. And Sasha's up there. Sasha's definitely up there. They just don't have Sasha in the main event picture right now. But she just had a lengthy title run during the pandemic. So
yep.
She's up there.
She is up there, and I know. Anyways, what was I about to say? Natty and Shayna, I do like that they're having them on there because Natty's she's like the most she has the most experience. She's the most experienced female on the roster.
Yeah.
So you can't leave her off the show. Like,
I don't like how they brought her on. Let me say that.
No, okay, that's fair. That's
like,
fair,
you
but she's got to be on it.
The youngest or like the newest talent and lost 4 times, finally won 1. We haven't seen you since. Now there's a surprise tag team that you got with Shayna. Cool. But that now, like, after a surprise, like, interference, now you're in the title picture. That's kind of weird, bro. I don't fuck with that. That just doesn't, there's no story.
That's
you get
fine.
What I'm saying?
That's cool. I that's fair. I think they should win. If you want to shake it up, I think they should win.
That would shake it up. Because we know, like, through everything that's happened with Queen Zelina and Carmella, they're not keeping it.
No. And then Rhea Ripley, I think, will be next in line after the Becky Lynch portion of
I would love that.
Bianca Belair ends.
I'll tell you who Queen Zelina can keep.
So,
she can keep me.
Oh boy.
You fuck with Queen Zelina? I don't know, man. She got the Lord Farquaad head.
Oh shit. Now I can't unsee that.
Exactly.
she's got like fitting that crown like Megamind right now, but
no, she bad. She's bad.
She's in the upper percentile.
It's just there's some things, some features I can't unsee.
Actually, matter of fact, some of her attractiveness left when I realized who she was married to.
Who is she married to?
Aleister Black.
What?
I'm
really?
Dead ass serious.
What? Hold on.
And that's
go look it up.
And that has to be real because they don't even use that.
Yeah.
No, they are.
What?
Really that's not even in their script. They don't even like talk about that. Ugh.
They are really
That's
married.
Wild.
Props to that man. He gonna have to see me.
Props to him. Props to him.
I fuck with his character though.
He gonna have to see me if
AEW or period.
AEW character.
Malachi
Black is hard.
That's one of the guys where I was just like, bruh, how could you mess him up? Like, there was a lot of, like, Adam Cole, they messed up. Keith Lee, they messed up. A lot of NXT guys, they messed up. But I'm the most salty about Aleister Black because he had it all. He could have been one of their stars, and they just fucked it up.
I was trying to forget that she was married.
My bad. I can't forget that though, son. There's just some things that just don't exit my brain. Like, they're always gonna be in the back conscious.
So let's talk about AEW real quick because we kind of talked about it. Me, Billy, and Tom did a few days ago, and the main thing that we were talking about is AEW becoming a breeding ground for the new talent to take over at WWE.
I don't think so. I think people who want to be at AEW actually really treasure the wrestling portion of it because we've already discussed like AEW and WWE run different ships. WWE runs more of a theatrical storytelling program that treasures wrestling. Don't get me wrong, they enjoy putting on a great match. But AEW, that's where AEW's niche is. They just wrestle. There's not
you gotta also think about it in terms of Vinnie Mac only has so many more years that he's gonna be like around, you know what I mean? And when he leaves, there will be some changes. Yeah. And with Tony Khan now getting ROH, that's a lot of like talent inquiry in itself. You get what I'm saying? So he could easily make bank and move them on and just keep building people. You get what I'm saying? And that could be his niche. Could be. I'm not saying that that's the best thing to do because I like the differences in the brands, but I don't know. It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. I do see a lot of those wrestlers moving and having some really good strides in the WWE.
I don't see it only because I really just don't see a person willingly developing people just to send them to another company. Like that's bread from your pocket. Like
I feel that.
If you're developing guys, you're developing them for your brand and for your future. Because if you develop guys just to ship them, then where's your future? You're gonna be out of business in like 20 years.
Yeah, that's very true.
So you're gonna see this pipeline from AEW to WWE for the rest of their existence.
Yeah.
But like Cody isn't. They didn't breed Cody to send him over here.
They did not breed Cody.
That is the big difference. Cody left before AEW was even thought of.
Yep.
And a lot of the people that are leaving from AEW to WWE outside of Cody are like almost nobodies. They still are going to WWE to be developed in a way because I think AEW and WWE, they probably will have two very different ways of developing. AEW will develop their younger talent to be extraordinary technicians and wrestlers. WWE is going to develop their younger talent to be on-screen personalities and these over-the-top characters.
So do you think that even when Vinnie Mac leaves, there won't be a space to change how they develop their characters?
Slightly.
Because one name that I like, we were just speculating, and we got to The Rock and Jeff Bezos
taking over.
Yeah, like Jeff Bezos has the money, and The Rock has the expertise, and all that Hollywood, experience and intelligence.
But that would be dope. I think The Rock would be pushing the personality more. He could use himself like, hey, look at me. If you make yourself a great personality, it's gonna carry you over to whatever avenue you want. This man, The Rock, is rapping. He's the highest paid actor. This man is announcing. This man was at the Super Bowl. What is he at the Super Bowl for? Like,
yeah, but that's
what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying though, because he also came from an era where the personality really did matter. But I'm talking about like the PC-ness of WWE. Like it's fine to have a personality, but you want like the raw. You get what I'm saying? Pause.
Yeah, I think if you look at it just equated to like UFC and Bellator. Both of their own company, and they're gonna have their stars, and they're gonna build them up how they do. That was very foul. I'm just trying to talk through it.
I just was trying to stop it. That was all.
I'm sorry.
That was crazy. Sorry. That was worse than work the mic. Good, but anyway, I feel like they're two separate companies, and they build their fighters separately. But I think it works better as they're not quite equals, but they operate as competitors. And if a wrestler wants to switch over to one when their contract ends,
I could.
Go ahead, Jamil.
My man, T-John gonna replace Vinnie Mac. But
if I replace Vinnie Mac, bro, all our problems would be over with. Because not only would I fail miserably at that position, but I would run that company so catastrophically in the ground.
You're going to do the Shane Mac. You're going to try to put yourself in the ring and give yourself all the titles.
No, I would just take the money. I would capitalize on my new position as head of the company. I would make some dope-ass moves. And then, I would then, wait till, WrestleMania and make myself, a surprise title match.
T-John going to dog Roman Reigns out. It's going to be T-John and Greg Hardy in there wrestling together.
Oh Lord!
Chill out.
Oh no. Matter of fact, they're gonna be a tag team because you look. They look kind of alike.
Exactly, and the last one he gonna go get Myles Garrett. It's gonna be T-John, Myles Garrett, and Dagon.
Yes. Yeah, hey, bro. I swear to God, if T took over, Austin Theory
he's gonna be on the cover of the game. He's gonna be on the cover of the game.
We'll be on the storyline is you coming up as Austin Theory. Fuck you guys. Listen, Austin Theory is the new face of the WWE.
Austin Theory looks like the Deep from the Boys' cousin.
And y'all know I'm right.
Let me take over.
Yes, I'll make sure that P Dub beats the shit out of Mello. First off, that's the first order of business. We're gonna correct that shit right then and there.
That's funny. If I was the top boss, there would be no men's wrestling matches no more. I'm sorry. We bring
He bring back the pillow fight in the
We're bringing
lingerie
back the
fight.
pillow fight. What?
But they don't want that. So
bro,
if
this
they
is
don't want
partly
that,
owned by
what
Disney, and Jamil be
They
like,
don't
no,
want that.
fuck that.
No, they don't. I promise you, they don't want bra and panties matches, and you're gonna come to them and say, "Yeah, you guys are gonna be in a bra and panties match tomorrow." They're gonna be like, "Fuck you, bruh. We worked all this time, and you gonna put us back
You
in
gonna put us
lingerie?
back? You gonna bring us
set
back down?
I'm gonna set them back 100 years.
Hundreds of years, son."
I'm setting wrestling back
All the
100 years.
progress. Amanchu's a fucking perv. He said Jamil is Sharon.
Come on now. It's gonna be me.
He's gonna have his.
It's gonna be Queen
Jamil's
Zelina.
first match
It's gonna
that
be
he's gonna
Sasha
make
Banks.
is a bra and panties match with Sasha
And
Banks
it's gonna be
and Bianca
BD.
Belair.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you what his first action is gonna be. Right, as the chairman, he's gonna fire Montez Ford.
100%.
I'm running him through the mud. What do you?
He's gonna make him fight Brock Lesnar. He's gonna make him quit. That's what's gonna.
I'm sending Dewdrop to his back room, and she gonna get the dirt on this man. She gonna get the dirt on him.
He's gonna have Do Baby be the henchman.
Yeah, she's gonna be the wrench in that relationship. I'm gonna swoop in like the great businessman I am, put her in prime position. She's gonna have a 3-way pillow fight title match with her, Sasha Banks, and Queen Zelina. Are you crazy? How are you going to tune in is my question.
Of course.
All right then.
I would tune in. And
you know we can't stream that to regular TV. You know who I'm partnering with to stream that one.
Pornhub?
Exactly.
OnlyFans. We got to sponsor my OnlyFans. This
Come
is ridiculous. I'm sorry to all the women
the slug
in the WWE verse.
The slug in the
hub?
I
apologize for Jamil's comments.
The slug in the hub?
Yes.
The slug in the what?
In the hub.
All right. That's enough. That he needs a minute. I feel like that was justified. No, am I correct?
You do what you do, bro.
Jesus Christ. He needed to be put in timeout. That's him. The slug in the
Look at him. Yeah, look at him.
Jesus Christ.
It's better than my other choices. Do you want to hear my other choices? I
don't know. Yes. No. Don't mute him. Don't mute him. Go ahead. We're giving him authorization. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the rub on the hub.
Okay.
I like that one better.
That's not as bad. That's not as bad.
The other one was way hammer.
Slug in the hub is worse than rub on the hub?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
I was thinking of like you slug somebody, not like
Oh,
no, bro. I was thinking that was like the name that you were giving your partner in crime, my dog. That's why I was like, that's what you named him? Of all the names you could have chose for your dick, you chose the slug.
Hold on.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Preemptive pause. Where would the slugs be? There would be
That's
no
what
slugs.
I didn't want to know. That's why you got muted. That was exactly why you got put in timeout. No one wanted that info.
Hey,
we would be standing at attention. What are you talking about?
What was the other one?
Anyway, I think that with AEW and WWE, it would be just like Bellator and UFC, where at the elite level, if people are tired of their contract or they want something new or they do want to go to the other side for what they offer, a WWE person, they want to get back to just straight up wrestling. They want to show their talents and their skills as a pure wrestler. They'll go to AEW. And if somebody they think that they can push their personality and they have what it takes to be a high class wrestler and like a superstar, then they'll try to come over to WWE. I think it'll just be like that. And
it's not a bad comparison. The only thing about that is that AEW has like such a better mix of talent than Bellator does.
Yeah, but Bellator does a good job putting on events.
They do.
They do. But AEW has, but Bellator has never had some of the better fighters in the world. AEW has some of the best wrestlers in the world. That's the only.
Yeah, and that only works better. But so it'll be a relationship like that, but it'll work even more in their favor when you really look at the talent. But as far as who's going to be the superstar, it's always going to be the WWE people until I don't know when that switch will happen. It may happen at some point, but I don't see how it's going to happen because when you're the superstar name, it's attached to that bread. And if you want that bread, you go to where they're giving out more bread.
You know,
And where
speaking
you
of
have
that,
more opportunities.
speaking of that, I do have a question. How do y'all feel about Paige? I forgot to add the picture up, but Paige Vincent going to wrestling. She's now in
That's
AEW.
smart because her at bare knuckle. Come on now, someone that looks like that does not need to be doing bare. Like I don't like bare knuckle is savage.
Yeah, I didn't
Someone like
want
Paige
her
Van
in
Zandt,
bare knuckle
she has
either.
I'm pretty sure she has an OnlyFans. I don't think she'd be wilding on
She's
there,
got to.
but she's using her image. She went and she got some work done. She's done all this. You're not going to do all that improving your physical appearance and things like that to go get split in your face off of 2 punches and bare knuckles. These are scars that are not healing fast.
Yeah, you're
Them bare
damaging your
knuckle
brand.
scars. Yeah, so for her, it's smart. If she wasn't going to be fighting UFC, she should have jumped over right away.
Yeah.
She had no business she had no business doing no bare knuckle. She should have jumped over right away.
If you're talking like, so what do you think about, because Thug Rose before she cut her hair was bad too.
Not bad, but not bad. She was not
I was
bad.
about to say, don't say that she wasn't bad, bro.
Not bad, but not
bad. Pre-haircut.
Not bad.
She was cool.
Not good. Not
she
bad
cool.
does not mean good.
For a fighter, she
not
was
bad.
Cool.
Yeah, not bad. Shout out to Pat Berry. Not bad.
Hold up. AEW will be way better. Tony Khan was more professional and a good businessman. Yeah,
he's a good businessman.
He's a very good businessman. But I see y'all comments, bro, about the whole Cody Rhodes news. Apparently it's real. Apparently he's actually coming back to WWE. So finally, cool, I guess. I don't know how I feel about Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, but it looks like Negro Damas, otherwise known as Noah, is correct.
So, I called that shit.
Called
you
it.
Predicted that? That
literally
was
last week.
Pretty hot take to make too.
Yeah, literally
last week. That shit a month ago.
That was the main thing that we were talking about was what is Seth Rollins finna do, and he was like, "Well, he's got to have a match, and the only one to make now is Cody Rhodes." And my whole thing was, it hasn't happened yet. All we've heard is negative shit about the whole Cody Rhodes situation in the WWE, and it sounded like he was moving on. So it was like, I don't see it. And then, of course, today, the shit gets confirmed. So, hey.
I called that shit a month ago. But when the speculation began.
I'm just talking about in terms of the recent conversation that we had.
No, but it's even more impressive that I called it a month ago, fresh off in his AEW departure.
I swear to fucking Christ. If he brings out Stardust, I'm throwing a TV. I'm throwing a remote.
There's no way he's bringing out Stardust.
He won't do it. I swear to God.
He better not come through that joint sparkling.
There's no chance in hell he went there. It was like I guarantee you he went over there and was like, y'all better not put me in no fucking Stardust gear.
He's gonna walk in his first day, right? His first day is gonna be at WrestleMania. He's gonna walk into the locker room, have his shit ready, and it's gonna be a Stardust shit right in the fucking locker room.
He gonna come out there looking like a glass of LaCroix sparkling water. He gonna be going crazy.
Some LaCroix and a Stardust.
That's gonna be him. LaCroix personified.
No, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. No, even worse, right? So Cody gonna beat Seth. Seth gonna be mad as shit because he's gonna be like, "How could you come back and beat me at my, you know what I'm saying?" And then the next pay-per-view event, just like how Rollins came out the Shield, Rollins gonna come out the Stardust gear.
Oh my God. But what I can see is he definitely is gonna rock like the gold and black suit type of shit. I can see him doing that during the match.
He's gonna be tough, bro.
I can see that.
Look.
For Roman after Seth. Ew.
Let me tell you something. I'm so excited for this because he's gonna be so fucking over, and like he's gonna look better than he ever has.
Apparently, didn't you tell me that? I think you said that. You said that's in the contract.
In the contract, I've heard from a source. I don't know how true it is. Not heard from a source, but I read it online. That in the contract, he was promised at least one WWE title run. What else was it? Shit. And clauses that would allow him to continue to do his reality TV stuff and even branch out into movies if he wanted to. And it's
Can't
big
do
money.
that with AEW.
It's a bunch of money. He can't. Well, he could do the reality stuff,
But I'm
but
saying you're not branching into movies like that coming from AEW.
true, very true.
They're not
Very
looking
true.
for you.
Nope.
I'm gonna say this
Very
though.
true.
If there's one thing that I have learned in the past 3 days, don't ever trust a fucking source. If you see my fucking tag now, I am so hurt. And I know this is branching off a little bit, but I had to get that shit off my chest.
Oh, you
We
thought
got
y'all was
did
getting
dirty.
Deshaun?
Huh?
You thought Quavo was gonna convince Deshaun to go to Atlanta?
Better than the fucking Browns, but hey, I'm glad though. I
For
am
his
very glad that
allegations?
he's not coming
For the
here because
stuff
we
he
don't
was in
need.
trouble for?
Yeah, exactly.
to stay far
We
away
don't
from
need
Atlanta.
that. We don't need that. But bro, it'd have been a good look talent wise.
He
That's
needs
all.
out
So
of
I'm a little hurt.
Houston, and he doesn't need to go to Atlanta. Those are the hot spots for paid
Boy,
female
he get it.
interaction.
The difference in
Those
Atlanta,
two in
and I'm
Vegas.
sorry, Atlanta, is that he would end up fondling somebody's dick, thinking that it was a girl.
You
Oh,
can't get no
no.
happy endings in Cleveland.
I'm saying
Exactly.
you went somewhere
Exactly
where
where
he
he
was
needs
smart.
to be. You ain't got nothing but to ball out in Cleveland. That's all you can do.
Facts.
Hey, look though, but I heard something that he signed this contract anywhere from a week and a half to 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so they just been sitting on it.
And they just been sitting on it. They've been keeping it
Bullshit.
real tip-top secret. They've been keeping it
Which
real
is why they need
tip-top
to stop
secret.
doing my man Baker dirty.
Wait, what?
Send my man off. Y'all knew y'all was done with him. Send him off.
back to
Oh,
talking
he's
you
still
talking
on the
about
football.
Cody?
Oh yeah, okay. Cool.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about
We
Cody.
were on the same page. I
My
was
bad.
like, what the fuck is this? Baker.
I was like,
I was
wait a
like,
second,
free
what?
Baker. Free Baker.
Baker. With Baker. Hey,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baker.
I got a
Rhodes.
question though. Because clearly, if that's true that he signed this deal 2 weeks ago, that means this build all but confirms that he really is gonna be there. Because like I said, like I told you last week, T, like you don't build the foundation of this match like this where he doesn't have any direction for WrestleMania. He doesn't have a match at WrestleMania.
No, he will
unless
be
you
at
already
WrestleMania,
have
that's
something
true.
planned.
Yeah.
But like now knowing that it's like 99% true that he is there, should they have done the build a little differently? No, should they have done the build a little differently? Should they have had him on Raw last week?
Wait, because I was thinking that in my head, and it could go either way. Yes, there could be a story development, but if you wait a week to 4 days before the big show, that's hype. Because we're hearing about it, but nobody else is like. If you're not really paying attention, or if you're not deep into like the Wrestleverse or whatever, trying to find out this information, you still don't know this shit. You get what I'm saying? So if you're just a casual fan who's just watching it when it comes on, it's going to be the biggest shock in the world when you see Cody Rhodes 3 or 4 days before WrestleMania and he's facing off against Seth Rollins. That's going to be fucking crazy.
This is very true. Because honestly, like in this day and age of social, I'm gonna bring this comment up because
that's what I'm saying.
I was gonna say something along those lines.
Yeah.
In this age of social media, I think that it almost is hurting the build of this because a lot of people already know that Cody's coming back. Yep. And so they're kind of the surprise of it at Mania, while it's going to be great because Dusty's from Texas. And like, if you're going to have somebody of that magnitude come back, like this is another former star like Drew and Bobby, who left the company years ago and became bigger stars and are about to come back. This is going to be a big surprise, for everybody. Because everybody knows who Cody is at this point. You see fucking Cody Rhodes on commercials, not only for AEW, but for game shows on TNT. Right. So everybody knows Cody. So this move makes sense only for Cody. I still think that they should have brought him back on a Raw, though. It would have been way better because now it's almost like predictable that he's going to be like you're debuting him at WrestleMania.
Exactly. So at this point, it is too late to bring him on anywhere but like the day before WrestleMania. Like
Go ahead.
No, like if you want maximum hype and maximum like everything, at the end of the day, none of this has been truly confirmed. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So until that happens, which they are not going to do, their best plan of action is just to wait. Last time I felt that surprised AJ Styles.
I'm not mad that they waited. Right? But the thing it's creating is this tension amongst all wrestling fans, like, oh, is Cody going to show up today? So I feel like Cody's arrival is really overshadowing everything else that has to do with Mania. I feel like there's this air in everywhere, whether it's in the arena. It was in my house on Monday because I was like, I did not give a fuck what anything that happened.
You thought he was coming out.
Anything that happened on that Raw, I did not care. But if you think about it like that, is it bad? Because people are only really going and watching to see if Cody's gonna pop up, and I feel like his impending arrival is really overshadowing all the rest of the good shit. Just for Raw, because SmackDown has its own identity, but I still feel like the Cody shit is still kind of
that's
above
facts.
the Roman
It is
shit.
facts, but I just feel like if they were going to debut it, they should have done it on Monday. It's too late.
I think
don't do it now. It's too.
No, I think they should
now.
do it Monday. If it's not this Monday, then don't do it.
Don't do it this Monday now. It's 2 weeks away, bro. You might.
No, you can do it this week. You can do it this week.
Why the fuck would you do it this week?
You can do it this week.
No, don't do it. Don't listen to Noah. Don't do it. Just hold off, bro. Just hold on.
I think at this point they should just wait.
Yeah, I'm saying the hype, like everybody's
they had
like,
plenty of opportunities.
And it's just everybody's just gonna be annoyed that they didn't do it last week. You get what I'm saying? Let Seth Rollins go stir crazy. You know what I mean? Let him slip some more. Let that story continue, and all of a sudden let it be like, oh shit, it is true. You know what I'm saying? Even if we all already know what's happening, bro. Like that's how you develop the story. That's how you keep the hype. If you just have him come in, what are they gonna do next week? What are we gonna see?
Some shit. I don't know.
Exactly.
But people are gonna be there because
people are gonna be there. But if they fuck it up, it's gonna be hell to pay. Don't fuck it up.
I honestly don't think there's any way you can fuck this up. I don't. When you have such a talented
Jamil look like he got a ghost in his house.
He does. He's in the closet, bro. Somebody's.
Nah, man.
Was your kidnapper?
You good?
You?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Not allowed to talk. Blink if you need us to call the cops.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah. Blink. Can you hear me?
Can
you hear me?
We straight.
Okay. Blink.
If you unfamiliar territories.
He just blinked. I'm calling.
I'm calling the cops.
Bringing in the boy.
Man, but I think that you have to start building. I don't know, bro. I think there's no way you can mess it up, really. If you want to wait, you can wait. I won't be mad.
If there's anything that the WWE can do, it's fuck up something.
Fuck up a good thing.
They can fuck up a good thing, bro.
I don't know if it's possible.
They have everything to do.
That's a challenge. Are you challenging Vinnie Mac?
With this,
he can do it.
Yeah, I am challenging.
Bring out the Stardust gear. I promise you. Let him debut in the Stardust gear. You're gonna be like,
okay. There's no realistic way that he could fuck this up. That's not realistic.
They got rid of.
I'm just saying, bro.
They got rid of Shane.
Don't you dare challenge Vinnie Mac like he won't do it. Because
they were blaming Shane for messing up their last stuff. So now if it's trash, then they have no excuse. Vinny got to get up out of there.
Bruh, if WrestleMania is trash, honestly, there is not as much hype as I thought there would be on WrestleMania. Not saying that there's not a lot of hype, but it's I've already said it. I'm not that invested in the Roman and Brock fight. I don't really care about it. You know what I'm saying? I care more about watching Johnny Knoxville fight Sami Zayn.
No, fuck that.
I want to see it.
You're crazy.
I want to watch it. I want to watch it.
It's going to be entertaining.
But the Roman and Brock joint is all right. You know what I mean? It's like the same old story. I'm interested in the other shit.
Good.
You said what?
Johnny Knoxville shit, that's not going to be good. He's gonna be good at selling that shit because that's what Jackass is. Taking all those stunts.
He's gonna let himself get destroyed.
It's not gonna be worth.
He's gonna put himself in a questionable scenario. So
and it's an anything goes match now too.
Oh, it is.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. I didn't keep that.
Exactly.
I missed yesterday's.
That
episode.
changes shit, don't it? Now that
does
it's
change.
yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
To be it. That makes the most sense though. The only other thing that would have been funny for him with somebody.
No, you should have saw the promo for it. It was
something.
funny as shit because Sami Zayn was like, you know, he was all serious and was like, "You always coming into my world. I'm gonna show you my world. Let's make this an all anything goes match." And Johnny Knoxville was just like, "Do you know what I do for a living?" I like that. He was like, "You think that's scary?" Come on, man.
I am the anything goes man. That's his whole life.
Yeah. I mean, even this one, I'm more excited now after yesterday, the whole Ronda Charlotte thing, because Charlotte been beating Ronda's ass lately. But, like, I don't know. Even that one, I'm like, whatever, because I feel like I'm going to get flack, but Ronda's not that entertaining.
On the mic, no.
Even, like, wrestling, it's not, like, a lot of big moves. Not that entertaining.
She's not great, but she's not terrible.
It's her name. You know what I mean? It's the name that has her at such a high level. There's plenty of people that are like more entertaining, in my opinion. And again, yeah, I may have preferences, but I don't know. I've never been that big on watching Ronda in the ring. It hasn't never been that serious for me. You get what I'm saying? There's plenty of other stuff happening in WrestleMania that has more, I don't know, entertainment or like interest for me to watch. You get what I'm saying? That's all. So this WrestleMania already has questions for me.
I don't know. I think this WrestleMania will be below average at worst.
Yeah, and I don't want that. I definitely don't want that, but we'll see. I have hope. But speaking of WWE, I do want to give Queen Charmel her shine. She's getting in the Hall of Fame, and Booker T is bringing her in, which is dope. So I just wanted to throw that in real quick.
He better. There's nobody else to bring.
What if while they're doing the thing, the lights cut out and Boogeyman pops up?
He's got to.
And beats Booker T down.
He's got to. Hey, you know Boogeyman signed like a Legends contract like last year. I wouldn't be surprised if Boogeyman found his way in this Hall of Fame too.
Good job, Jamil, talking about this shit. Because
he gonna come from out the bottom of the ring with the worms out.
I was about to say with the worms.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't like, props, right? Some of me feels like this is all performative. I feel like Vince was just like, fuck it, let's throw a black woman in there. Diversity. Because what has Queen Charmel done? Like she was with Booker for what, maybe a year and a half?
I didn't get it either.
Hey,
she didn't really
she played a wondrous damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Her shit at WrestleMania 22 was great. You know what I'm saying? Like with the worms and Boogeyman. But like outside of that, there's nothing else. I'm not taking it away, right? I'm happy for Charmel. She is a black woman.
Of course.
A black woman. I love
that just goes to show you.
That's not, she's black. So
that just goes to show you like
I get it,
where women's wrestling was at back then and where they're trying to get it to now.
She had nothing to do with what was going on then, though.
I was just about to say, if you're making
that's what I'm saying. Like, you didn't need to do much back then. There was only so many Hall of Fame women. So how much did you need to do to become Hall of Fame?
But that's a slap in the face to all the other people who are not in the Hall of Fame, though. Like, Miss Elizabeth isn't even in the Hall of Fame, and she's done way more than Charmel has.
Yeah. We're going to have to talk about that. I forgot because we wanted to make that a topic, and I did not put enough pictures. So let's table the snubs for next week. We have to talk about the big snubs. Got to.
Well, we could talk about that shit, when the Hall of Fame is, when all the inductees are pretty much in the books. Because, like, we could touch on it a little bit because Charmel has done like a fraction of what Miss Elizabeth has done. And Miss Elizabeth is still not even in the Hall of Fame. Shit, China's not in the Hall of Fame.
China's not in the Hall of Fame.
No, not by herself. She's in with DX, but she's not in it by herself.
I was about to say, I knew, yeah.
But that's like you're in a stable. Yes, that's great. But there's something about being in there for you. Is different.
No, that's facts.
And China's not even in it. She's the only woman to hold the Intercontinental title. Still is. Probably will. She will probably forever be the only woman to hold a men's title. It might be one later down the line, but like I don't really.
They're just gonna make something else.
Well, no, actually, I don't really see it happening anymore because
they would just make something else.
Yeah, they would give the women another title before they do that.
Yeah. So China will be the only woman to ever hold a men's title.
They would need. It would take for like Serena Williams to join WWE. It would take something. It would take something like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like a figure, a celebrity figure, a super big name, bigger than Ronda Rousey, would have to come in to get something like that.
That's right.
For them to put that in their cards. Yeah, it'd be like Serena or Beyonce.
Serena, yes, perfect.
Or like Holly Berry or something.
No, Serena is perfect.
That's what it would take.
I would pay good money to watch Chloe
what
Bailey
celebrity
wrestle.
would be willing to? What celebrity would be willing to do more than a one-off? Like Bad Bunny is rare.
Yo, if Bad Bunny listen, wrestle skills like pinpointing. Yo, Bad Bunny's a dog. I would love to see Bad Bunny wrestle more, bro.
Those Hispanic, those like Latino Hispanic people, they grow up off of wrestling.
That luchador style.
So it's easier for that. But like, is there a female like Cardi B gonna come wrestle?
No. Cardi B wouldn't wrestle.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she may do one appearance, but she's not going to wrestle.
She wouldn't dedicate.
She's not going to put a title run up. She's not going to put up a title run. So it would take for somebody like that. Someone on that level would have, like, if Meg Thee Stallion wanted to start wrestling. Shoot, depending on how her case goes,
I would pay
depending
good
on how
money.
her case goes, she might have to start wrestling.
Y'all are fucking liars. If y'all would pay.
I didn't say a word. I didn't say a word.
Meg team up with BB? Sheesh, boy. Charge me $3,000.
You know they got a picture together.
I do not.
Charge me $1 million for that pay-per-view. We getting it.
$1 million.
Hey, you know they got a picture together, bro.
They need to make that picture an NFT.
You do that. Go look it up, bro.
Hey, yo.
It's out there.
I believe you. I just ain't know about that shit. Does anybody watch the Level Up show? I've never watched the Level Up.
No.
No.
And I'm sorry, Marshall. I probably will never.
You don't want a female celeb with bad skills in the ring. Snooki had a match at May.
Oh, okay.
Snooki's different, dog. Snooki was already like C-list
Snooki with
celebrity.
Stallion, bro.
At the time, she was a celebrity because at the time where Snooki was relevant, there was just Beyonce, and then you have to bump all the way down to someone like Snooki because she was running TV.
I was about to say Nikki wasn't
New York.
Like Nikki was on the rise when
you got to get like you would have to. Only person rivaling Snooki at that time was like New York from Flavor of Love.
Yeah.
So at the time, Snooki, the Snooki equivalent to now is the Meg Thee Stallion, and I agree with you. If they're not gonna if they don't have a passion for wrestling or actually want to get invested in it, then I don't want to see it. But at the same time, that's such a rarity. Like, where are you going to find someone who's already a A-list celebrity on something else that wants to come put in work wrestling?
Yeah, exactly.
Usually it's the wrestling people that branch off and become A-list celebrities. The Rock, Batista, you get those. John Cena. You don't get it the other way around.
You know,
the highest you can get is just MMA. MMA is really the highest, the peak of that.
I got one, and nobody wants to see it though. Coi Leray.
I need to. This show needs to make me famous so I can get in the ring.
Listen, dog. I don't even want to see
Why
Coil
did I get
Ray.
muted? I said nobody wanted to see it.
Bro,
What the fuck
Coil
did I
Ray
get
could pop out this
muted?
closet behind me, and I'm gonna turn my camera off. I don't want to see it. Like what?
You wouldn't smash Coil Ray?
No.
Noah, we're
No.
not going down this conversation with you.
No.
We're not doing this
He
because you
knew
know
it.
what I'm about to reference. Anytime Noah brings this up, anytime Noah brings that up, I immediately think of his other choices in the group chat, and I instantly lose respect.
I muted myself.
He knew it was him. He knew he needed to talk.
No,
about
I'm not. I don't know. I'm not ham. I would just
You
mute
are,
myself.
I'm not.
I don't
That's
care
like
what you motherfuckers say.
that's like smashing
No.
one of them cockroach dudes off of Men in Black. The little Agent K, Agent J.
No,
Joke
no,
about
but
God.
honestly though, I can't unsee this one picture she took, bro, where she looks smooth like Michael Jackson, bro.
I know what you're talking about too.
No, you're smashing Lady Mike. You're crazy.
No,
Like Bruce Lee. She look like Bruce Lee and Michael Jackson.
I can't. You
If
could,
Bruce
no.
Lee and Michael Jackson had a baby, is the craziest blend I've ever heard of in my life. What?
I wish
Bruce
I could pull that
Jackson?
That's
shit
a
up.
disgusting
Lee?
love child.
Hold on, let me
Blanket Lee
let me
is
see if I can
crazy.
Blanket Lee.
I'm gonna see if I can find that shit.
Oh shit! Nope, that's the new name.
That's crazy, fool.
What's the new name?
Blanket Lee.
Blanket Lee.
Blanket
Hold
Lee.
on.
That's
Let me
hard.
see. Let me see
Yo,
if I can find that shit. I wish I could.
I can see Koi making an appearance though, but I'm not gonna enjoy it.
No, I said nobody wants to see it, but I definitely think that she would do it, and I think that she would try.
I can see it happening. I can see
NBA
Holly
young
Berry making
boy
an
here it goes.
appearance too. Believe
Here
it
we
or
go.
not.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. All right. You know how to share it?
Yes, I do.
All right, bet.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. No.
Brace yourselves, everybody,
Yes.
for Blanket Lee.
You ready?
Yes, do it.
All right. Hold on. Share
There's so much buildup. Oh, nah. I do remember this picture.
Why did I not picture that, bro?
I told you she looks smack like a Bruce Lee, Michael Jackson hybrid.
Why she got the Bruce cut with the
She
Mike
has
face?
the whole bang. The Bruce
That's what I'm
Lee
saying,
bang.
bro.
And got the shirt. Yeah,
Hey, somebody
no
said, somebody on Twitter said, bro, she be shaking that teaspoon ass.
She
what?
She be shaking that teaspoon.
Yo, look, they got the comparison pic on
facts.
the left, Noah. They had the comparison pic up.
Right here.
Bro, that's
Hey, yo.
Yo, what the fuck, bro?
I'm sorry.
This is fucked up.
That's funny, dog.
That's fucked up.
That's funny. I never
You
saw
know
that
what,
picture.
though? That's a good fucking segue. Because you know what time it is?
Off the top roast?
Off the top roast, baby. Let's
get it. I don't care. I smashed it.
Oh, who are we roasting today?
Y'all ready?
I've been in suspended animation.
So we're gonna start off with an easy one for sure. I kind of did. This one is kind of these aren't even that bad for real. So these should be pretty quick ones for real. But we're gonna start off with Booker T.
No,
I'm sorry, but don't he look like everybody's music teacher?
I stamp he do, bruh.
You look like my music teacher, bro.
Or the janitor.
Oh shit! Not the
janitor. That's
foul.
Booker T look like daggone the third yin yang twin. He the yin yang triplet. This man look like
2 Chainz'
chain. Yeah, he look like half chain. Nipple boy.
Chain.
That's Big Wayne.
Hey,
that's Spade Hood. That man Spade Hood.
Spade Hood.
Booker
That's
T
funny as
paying
shit.
crazy.
That's funny as shit.
Yo, nobody knows about the Eddie Murphy phase.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
that
the
man was
Harlem
like
Heat phase.
singing Wesley Snipes like he tried out to be Blade.
Yeah.
This the
This man
Harlem
got
Heat phase.
leather drawers.
You know what phase this is? We coming for you, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. This is the
Yo.
phase, bro. This is the dopest one to me. I love this.
I'm sorry. Can you go back to the Booker T Pain one? That
The
shit
Booker
is
T.
comical.
Yo. Imagine him saying, I'm coming for you in auto-tune.
Yo, chill out.
I'm coming for you.
No.
I don't even know how
Imagine
that
the
sound.
nickname Teddy pinned her ass down. Yo, this is a whole nother meaning to this. If this is how this nigga looks,
That's crazy.
Teddy pinned her ass down would not be a good name to go with if he was built like this shit, bro. This nigga would be in jail.
No, he would. Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
this
dog.
man.
Nah. So next up, we gotta do
no,
no,
this is foul.
Do baby.
Do baby.
This,
Come on, now.
Anything we say is gonna be body shaming.
She has a shield. She's powerful. Dewdrop's tough, dog.
Dewdrop is tough.
But she do look like a B-list. She do look like one of them new Avengers. Oh no.
Somebody fucking foul,
Is that
dog.
the Pokemon?
Yo.
That's a milk tank. Oh. And the girl
I
in
was
the back
like,
got
bro,
the Team Rocket hair.
Wilding.
The girl in the back got the Team Rocket hair like she just threw her out.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, you see the background? Yo, no one's in shock,
bro. They can't be doing Dewdrop like that, bro. She looks like a.
I was about to say, amen. This is not just the All Real Crew roast set. This is like, if I find somebody being roasted, bro, I'm gonna put that shit up, dog.
The foul part is, I thought this was real.
That was like if a strawberry milk carton came to life. Like Revenge of the Strawberry Milk Carton.
Yo,
that's foul, bro.
So foul.
Do baby
bro.
do look like she was like
look like a gallon of milk.
She look like she'll be in Avengers like in 2030 when they run out of movie ideas.
A superhero name though.
They gonna throw her in there.
Dewdrop is a hard superhero name. It is. I don't care what nobody say, bro. That's a hard name. But next up, my boy Otis.
Otis really look like
he looked like Action Bronson.
He
look like Action Bronson with no beard, dog. He look like beardless Bronson, bro.
Hey, dog. Look at the old face.
No.
What's the memory
no.
Yo, I don't know if this is a real joint or not, bro.
He looked like he tried to eat a whole cheese wheel and it got stuck. He looked like he tried to swallow a cheese wheel and it got stuck halfway down his throat.
Yo, this nigga neck like is OD, bro. He looked like he calls the cops on people though, and if they don't show up on time, he's gonna.
I'll show you who he looked like. Keep that picture up real quick.
Go ahead.
Keep that picture up real quick.
Are you gonna say Mr. Incredible?
No, that's another good one. He do look like Mr. Incredible. But I'm gonna show you. Did y'all watch Disney?
Huh?
Yeah.
Did y'all watch a little Disney? Y'all did? Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
come on, bro.
Give me a second. Hold on.
He looked like a swole Paul Blart.
Yo, he looked like if tapioca pudding came to life.
Oh no.
And was like furious with the slander that it got its whole life.
He looked like this motherfucker right here. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Y'all ready?
What the fuck was that?
Who was that?
Yo,
what the fuck was that shit?
Yo.
Hey, share my screen, bro.
I got you.
My mom is wilding. Oh
no. You got the good luck Charlie dad?
Not the good luck Charlie dad.
Chill, bro.
That means he look like Hopper from Stranger Things. They look like too.
Hey, bro.
He look like that's how Hopper about to come back. Hopper about to make his return from the upside down. He been in there putting in work in the gym.
That's damn. Yo, but young Otis was wild. Oh, I don't have the picture. No, I don't have the picture of young Otis. Dog, this nigga neck was always like this. It always was like a block pyramid, bro.
No, we gotta get that picture and then edit, put a clip on the Instagram for people to see the young Otis.
Yo,
I feel like he looked like a cartoon.
he
Man,
do.
I just can't put my finger on which cartoon.
He looks like
Bro,
them
he
type
would
of
be a
dudes that
lethal
could pull,
cartoon.
like
he looked
open
like
their bottom lip,
this is
like
what
a leg on shelf and just drop food in that joint.
if
That's what he
Family
look
Guy
like.
if Family Guy were to ever do like a 30 years later version of Chris, this is what he would look like.
If Chris is all the trauma made him go hard in the gym,
That's
Yeah.
that made him go
That's
hard
real
and shit
life,
in the gym.
that's
it'd
if
be
Chris
over
went to go live with Stan for 2 years from an American Dad.
with.
If Chris went and lived with Stan for 2 years, he'd come back looking like this man.
Most definitely, bro. Dog, but yeah, Otis is that nigga, bro. I love Alpha Academy. Thank you. The niggas are the best. But all right, bro. As I already fucked it up, so we can talk about what's going on. I think it already happened at this point.
Man, this joint's done. We could go over the results right quick because this was lit.
I was about to say,
It's
don't
done?
go over the results too much because
listen.
I got in the mix tomorrow. But yeah, bro, this shit was great.
Them hometown boys was going crazy.
Dog,
Patty?
who was old girl that did that spinning
Molly
elbow?
Molly
Bruh,
McCann.
that shit was OD, dog. Holy mother of God. I was not expecting that shit at all, bro. Fantastic.
She went hard.
I wanted Patty to lose so bad.
I think they only lost one out of the main card. They only lost one of the main local guys. No, two local guys lost. But the final they went crazy. My boy Patty Pimblett. He was fighting before.
Hey,
he was
Patty
fighting
Pimblett
with
is tough.
Right, he was fighting with somebody before the daggone fight.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted Patty to lose.
No, that dude won. That dude won.
Patty Pimblett about to be out of there. But nah, Patty Pimblett a dog. Low key.
The dude that he was fighting with before the card in the hotel won his fight too. Ilya Tapura, whatever.
Yeah.
Tapura. So they might have set that one
next.
up.
You know that's gonna be
They
next.
really was brawling in the hotel. He threw a hand sanitizer bottle.
Yeah, I was about to say he threw that shit.
That's crazy.
Just flung that shit right at him in the.
Then Arnold Allen dusted Dan Hooker. Man, I love Dan Hooker, but that cut down to 45. I don't know why. He was doing good at the weight up. He went down to 45.
I think he's gonna go back at this point.
They fed him to Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen went crazy on this man. Like he was. Yeah. Dan Hooker's a dog for not going down when he at all, but he was eating every single thing this man was throwing.
Yeah.
And then Tom Aspinall tapped out Volkov in the last match.
Yep.
So this was an instant card. I didn't get to watch all of it live, but I'm gonna go back for sure.
He the most interesting
I'm
prospect.
gonna have to finish it, but from what I was watching, bruh, this joint was going absolutely crazy. Like I had a blast watching it before. I was surprised that it was spinning elbow though was probably the hardest KO of the year so far.
That's it, bro. The last two
girl's
fight
eyes were still
really
open. She thought she was still fighting.
The last two fight night cards have been fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because last week there was only one bad fight, and that was the last fight.
Yeah.
There's only boring fight on that whole card. It was going crazy. So they kind of killing it with that shows you that they got some good prospects in the UFC that they're throwing on these fight nights. There's some people trying to fight, dog. They're going crazy. People been cooped up in the house.
Yeah.
Fighting. They
got
said, we going crazy. Out, bro. They going crazy.
People that literally did not break from training during the pandemic, and you can see it, bro. Like
they've been saying
in the gym.
We've been ready. Let's go. Just give me a match.
So a match that is now being talked about, and I for one am not a fan of this shit. Conor McGregor calling out Kamaru Usman for his return, bro. This is garbage.
I already have a very low amount of respect for some of the moves Dana be making.
Yeah.
Sometimes he be the coolest dude on earth, and then sometimes I be like, come on, dog.
Yep. I do agree.
And I know he's not the matchmaker, but for stuff like this, he is the guy that gives the final.
Yeah, I was about to say he can put his foot down, bro. This is one of
this does not need to happen. Conor needs to win fights, bro.
Conor is on a slide. At the
He
end of the
needs to be
day,
forced to retire if he loses another fight, and this should not be the fight because this fight is pointless.
why the fuck would he be the one to go for the
You
title?
can't fight for the title if the top 5 guys in that division would beat you down. Sean
Dog you.
Strickland would crucify this
Sean
man.
Strickland would murder this man. He would retire.
He
Conor
might
Why
McGregor.
would he
him.
ever fight Sean Strickland?
But that's what I'm saying. Why would you fight Kamaru if you can't fight none of the other guys? Gilbert Burns is embarrassing him. Kobe is going to embarrass him.
Ooh, I would pay for that
Jorge-
fight though. I don't want to see
That's
Kobe.
the most
I would want to
entertaining.
see that fight though.
That's the most
I would wanna
entertaining
see
fight
that
just
fight.
because it's the two jerk offs. You want to see who's
Yeah.
going to beat the other one.
Kobe and Conor. I would
Maybe
rather
the first time that they put the two bad guys against each other. There's no good guy in that. Put the two villains
Honestly-
against each other.
Honestly, if they were to fight each other, I don't care about the fight. I just want to see the trash talk.
Yeah, bro. The lead
Yeah.
up would be fantastic.
But man, I already said who I told y'all. I think the best matchup for Conor, especially if Tony loses his next fight. If Tony doesn't retire, he needs to fight Conor
Yeah.
because
Right.
he's on the way out the door. Conor would be on the way out the door if his leg didn't break. The leg break is the best thing that could have happened to him because he was getting destroyed.
He was losing.
He was going to be out of there shortly.
Yeah, he
was
was
out of there.
losing
That round
that
would have
fight.
ended. We know Conor in the second and third round does not exist, and he was already getting mollywopped in the first. This man would have came out and got bullied, probably submitted.
Yeah, nah.
So I think
In
him
terms
versus
of the Tony thing, though, I feel like that is the easiest feed for Conor McGregor's like comeback if that's what they're gonna push.
Literally, they need
If
to.
we're talking about slides, Tony Ferguson is not Tony Ferguson no more.
Exactly, and to be honest, I don't know if Tony ever would have beat Conor, and if he did, it'd be not off of his skill, but off of him not going down and Conor
Yep.
gassing, because that's what Tony's known for. Like his biggest fights, like even
That chin.
Kevin Lee was beating the crap out of Tony Ferguson, and he
Yeah,
just
he
didn't
was.
go away, and Kevin Lee fought angry and got gassed and put himself in some bad spots and got tapped.
Yep.
Anthony Pettis, he literally knocked Anthony Pettis out doing a Sonic the Hedgehog move. This man did a forward roll and threw his fist back and cut my man, and they stopped the fight.
Yep.
He was getting dogged. So like Tony be surviving it when it against guys like Conor, they break.
I
He's
mean,
gonna
shit,
eat them
he
up.
survived Justin Gaethje, which was hell. That shit
Yeah,
was
it's like
an OD
but
match. He was getting
Gaethje
his
not
ass
gonna go
whooped.
away. That's the only difference. Gaethje not going away. Charles Oliveira not going away. That's
Mhm.
why those guys you're not going to beat. But like him versus Conor, I would like to see that because I want to see if Conor can knock him out. And I want to because Conor doesn't hit as hard as Gaethje, but he may be the most accurate striker to fight Tony.
I don't
Pettis
think
is
he's knocking out
accurate.
Tony.
Pettis was accurate, but Pettis wasn't as like hands accurate as Conor. He's a
Yeah.
little more like crazy moves. Conor will probably be the most pinpoint accurate striker that he's fought. And I would like to see if he can be the one to knock him out. And if he doesn't knock him out, I would like to see whatever Tony does because it's entertaining. I'm not a fan of him. I've never been a fan of Tony. I think his jiu-jitsu is overrated. I think his striking is overrated. I do like his personality and I do like his trash talk.
Mm.
But I don't think Tony's as good as people. I don't think they should mention his name next to Khabib's ever.
No. But I do
And I think
see
the
why,
best thing
though,
that happened to
because
Tony
there was
was
it's,
that
it's
fight didn't
unfortunate
happen.
the amount of shit that went down between them that it never.
I think
never
the
came to
best thing that
fruition.
happened to Tony was that fight didn't happen because now he can hang on to what if.
It's always going to be a what if. There's
I
always
think
an asterisk.
When Max stepped in, I think Max would have beat Tony. Similar
Damn.
styles, but Max throws better combos, and Max
Yeah.
ain't going away.
Max is just better.
Especially
would've boxed
now,
him
the
down.
Max now is OD.
He would have boxed him down. I think he would have just put on a striking claim. He probably would have had the most significant strikes landed in UFC history on Tony's face. That's what I think personally.
I mean, doesn't he already have the most significant
Yeah.
strikes in UFC?
Bruh.
I think he would have had
I
more
already
than
said
that
it
or
too,
set that record on
And this
him.
is a tangent, but props to Calvin Kattar coming back and and showing that he's still dominant after that ass whooping. Because I was like, he is never coming back. After what Max Holloway did to that boy, I was like, we are never seeing him again.
He just
That
showed him his
shit was
levels, man.
embarrassing.
He's like, it don't mean you suck. It just means that I'm on a different level. That's how
The
that's
shit
how
that he was
coming
doing,
at some
like
boys.
the most iconic shit that happened in the modern era, in my opinion, was him talking shit to the broadcasters while in the middle of the fight, talking, I'm the best boxer. jabbing this nigga
Listen.
in his shit, dodging punches. Like, that shit is like #1 best shit, like, in the modern times of
Max
the UFC.
got some moments because he had that one joint. Hold on, because I don't know what the heck is flying over this house.
Yo, I'm telling you, Jamil's in a haunted place, bro.
Bro,
You gotta get him
sounds
out of
like
there,
a
bro.
flying train, bro. That don't even sound like an airplane.
That brother is being held hostage. I already
I'm
asked,
concerned.
you know.
I feel like I'm gonna leave out this room and the whole house is gonna be empty and there's a bunch of people over here.
Wild.
But nah, I feel like, yeah, man. The other joint that was swaggy is when he was fighting Ortega and he corrected Brian Ortega's
it was showing him
in the middle of the fight. And he said, he threw the joint. He said, no, throw it like this. And then he sat there and let him throw the joint on. He sat there and let him throw his combo on him, bro. That was
Max
crazy.
is a fucking dog, bro.
I love Max Holloway, dog.
I love Max Holloway. He's a fucking goat, man.
It sucks that he got injured because I think he definitely beat Volkanovski the last time. They did him dirty. And I think he would have beat him even better.
Yeah, I'm not moving to that, actually. I'm not really excited about the Volkanovski and Korean Zombie match, but I am excited for the Sterling and Yan fight.
This was a keep Volkanovski busy. Don't just postpone the fight. Let him fight somebody that he should definitely beat, but has a good name to where you don't say is pointless. Top 5 guy. I think Korean Zombie's still top 5, if I'm not mistaken. He's only lost to what, Ortega?
Think so.
So it's like Ortega's back on his resurgence, but Max and Volkanovski is the way because they know that they did Max dirty.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot move on without letting that be settled. And because Max beat that man the last time. So
they really did him dirty that fight.
The first one was close. It could have went either way, but I wasn't mad at it because it could have went either way. The second one, Max was putting it on him. This man, Max Holloway, he trained on Zoom for the entire camp. He did not spar nobody. He did like how we're looking at each other. He was throwing strikes at the camera to get ready for that fight. That's crazy. Yeah. And went out there and was sharp. I think Max is gonna finish him.
I want that fight. I do want the third fight, and just because everybody has seen what Max Holloway is like, his resurgence is OD. Like, ain't nobody stopping him right now, bro. There's nobody stopping him. But you know, that's why I'm more interested in the Sterling and Yan match, because we know who we're all betting on, and we are gonna make this the next bet one. We have to, and we got to do it the main card.
Man, this won't be the next one.
I'll tell you what.
You don't want this to be the next one?
No, Mania will be the next one.
Mania will. Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, Mania's first.
Mania's the week before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do Mania. We may have to double or nothing it. Whoever loses may have to hit the double or nothing if they want to risk it.
But no, matter of fact, here's what we'll do.
Yo, Jamil, right? I'm gonna send you some holy water, my boy. What the fuck is happening?
I swear the lights just flickered, dog.
I saw.
Man. I don't got nothing that a ghost will want, bro.
We need an old priest and a young priest.
Ass. So we should do it this way. We're like, we do our predictions for Mania, and if the same person loses on that UFC, we hit him with an extra wild prank.
Damn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gotta be like
if two different people lose on Mania and UFC, then we go as scheduled with two different punishments.
I'm with it.
One for each.
I'm good with that. Everybody straight with that?
That's cool.
Jamil, you better not lose both.
Yeah, he's been
y'all gonna
try on this slide right now.
Filthy. I just need to get. We're gonna get this Shuey situation handled this next.
I mean, you done already lost.
I was gonna listen. I was gonna do the Shuey with because they gave us the UFC shoes. Like they gave us the rock shoes. So I had those, and I was like, I was gonna hit it real quick, but I didn't have no like way of recording. My phone was down bad. I was running around. I didn't have like it wouldn't have been good footage. So I was like, nah.
All right,
I got you.
All right, I'll forgive it. It's happening. But
so yeah, then I had to wear them, and I'm only doing it in a brand new dead stock only. I'm not getting a used shoe. That's crazy.
Go to
Duh.
Finish Line and get like the most generic shoe you can find.
Yeah, we going.
I'm saying,
I mean,
though, bro, it's not even a real shoey, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hey, a shoey says you do it from a shoe. Don't say used. It don't got it. It ain't gonna be my shoe because I'm not keeping it. It's a stranger's shoe.
We should have.
We should have. It's fine.
Yeah,
As long as you
if we
fucking do it,
did,
bro.
Y'all would have seen me go out bad because I wouldn't have did it.
You would have gotten your privileges for the week would have gotten provoked.
But so the biggest news though for this card, just like to wrap it up, man, Peter Yan has to have a whole new team. And what you think of his old corner, bro? This shit is hard.
Man, he literally told. I like the way he said it, bro. He looked at this man. He messaged to Hudo. He said, "Listen, if you corner me, don't say a word to me. Shut up and bring me my ice and water, bro." He said, "Don't speak a word to me. I don't need you to coach me. I need somebody." That's what he was saying to Cejudo. He's like, "I don't need a coach." He's like, "You ain't gonna coach me.
Let's go.
But what I do need you to do is bring my ice to put on the back of my neck and bring me my water to sip because I can't get it myself."
Oh, who's Henry Cejudo about to come back and fight Peter Yan?
No, he's coaching him.
I know, but no. But those are fighting words, bro. Shut the fuck up and bring me water.
Henry Cejudo will get his ass whooped.
He's been faking like he wants to fight when Bama's like Peter Yan and Volkanovski are the reason he stopped because it started getting real.
I was about to say Henry Cejudo is not coming back to fight
them Bama's down in that
he knows division? Better. He knows better. He would get embarrassed and then leave again if he fought Peter Yan. There's no happy story there for him.
Yeah, Cejudo already said it. He said he talked too much trash.
Any motherfucker who come to me and say, "Shut the fuck up and give me my water
and bring me my water,"
listen,
I'm smacking the shit out of you.
Listen, but you get the check cut for that though.
They cutting you the check though. No, I won't do it. I know what's gonna happen.
They're cutting the check, bro. They're cutting the check. I guarantee you, this man's probably gonna make 5 to 10 bands off of grabbing ice bucket and some water for this man.
I don't give a fuck what you are doing. If you're cutting the cheese,
shut the fuck up.
I don't care if you're cutting the cheese, cutting the sandwich, cutting the check. If you talk to me like that, and I'm your coach, I'm smacking the shit out of you, bro. The only person who can tell me,
see, you're not the only person smart though. You gotta smack the shit out of him after.
So who don't gonna spike this man?
Don't ever talk about that shit again. And then
so who gonna bring this man a bottle of vodka and pour that joint? He gonna do that man dirty.
The only two people who can tell me to shut the fuck up and bring me my water is maybe Master Donnie and Master Lloyd.
Not even your father, damn, bro.
They wouldn't even say that.
And my dad, and my pops. Maybe my pops.
Yeah.
But I'd still be like, bruh, what?
Why?
Exactly. Like, fool. You asked me. You asked me to do it. Like, don't tell me hey, can you coach me? But if you coach me, you better shut the heck up and bring me my water, little boy. You little
the fuck up and bring me my water.
Don't tell me to throw.
Don't tell me to throw 3. Don't tell me to hook the right leg.
He's probably going to tell this man to shut up if he starts talking to him.
When that bell sounds,
I want to see it.
They're going to be arguing in the corner like, don't tell me anything. Shut up.
You're going to be like, he's throwing that right hook every time. You need to shut the fuck up.
Nah, bro, you got to pull a Peter Griffin like on Family
He's like,
Guy.
I'm going to hit you with that right hook.
What you doing? You're not punching him more. You got to punch him more.
Punch him more, yeah.
Give him like the most ignorant advice.
Right, that's going to be so that's going to be such an entertaining. Like, that's the one fight I'm going to be more interested in the breaks.
Yeah,
the four breaks. I'm interested in those.
Bruh, yeah. No, those are gonna be great. I'm so excited for that match.
I
just want Peter Yan to get his title back. You know, all about black people winning, but Aljamain Sterling fucked
he milked the mess out of his title run. His title run that lasted 1.5 years, and he ain't fought nobody.
Bro. He's done everybody successfully.
He done got every surgery. He probably went and got braces that he needed since he was 10 years old. That man went and got everything done.
Meanwhile, Francis Ngannou had to give up his title 3 weeks after getting the bitch.
Man.
Like, bruh.
And heavyweights only be fighting once a year. They want to force him to fight in 4 months and then say, "Oh no, we're taking it."
I'm saying
they did Francis dirty.
Did Francis way dirty, dog.
That's why he came back and won anyway.
with some jujitsu, bro. I love it.
He evolved. But now I'm definitely interested in that fight. That's probably gonna be the one fight where I don't even care about the fight. I don't think Aljamain has anything for him, just like he didn't have anything for him.
He doesn't,
I just want to
and
hear.
he won't.
I hope it goes all 5. That's all I gotta say. I hope it goes all 5, or he finishes him in the 5th.
Is it gonna be?
Because I want to hear the
Pusha T's
commentary.
Surgical Summer. That's
Bro,
what you
I
want?
need it. I need him to just pick him apart and have fun, so I can get the coach's commentary between rounds. I'm gonna be mad if he does a first round finish and we don't.
You
get
know
this,
damn
no
well
interaction.
Henry Cejudo is not gonna shut the fuck up and just bring him water and ice.
That's why
not
I need
about to happen,
bro. If it's a first round finish, you know how mad I'm gonna be.
It's probably
that's such a rare scenario.
If somehow Aljamain Sterling wins this match, bruh, I will do some kind of punishment because I have no faith.
Bro, but nobody does. That's the whole thing.
I don't even have Aljamain Sterling.
I know.
He was outmatched when he went into the last
like,
fight.
I will eat my words and I will do some kind of punishment for it. I'll throw that out there now. Like, because I don't see that happening at all. At all. That alone is like the punishment right there. We can do an all real crew punishment if Aljamain wins. Okay,
so it's just like if it was just like I said if Austin Theory won the Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah, but I would have been the guy. You get what I'm saying? Like
I would have been the guy. I said he's not fucking winning. No. It was the Royal Rumble. I was like, if he wins the Royal Rumble, I'll do a punishment. I'll do a.
Yeah, I'm throwing that out there for me. And if y'all want to be involved, cool. I just have zero faith that Aljamain Sterling is going to win. So if he wins, I will take that punishment easily.
That's a you problem, bro.
Without question. Punk bitch.
Dang.
Talking to Austin Theory.
Don't talk about my boy like that, man. Don't talk about my boy like
Austin
that.
Theory. That's because that's what Pat McAfee called.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Filter face ass, punk bitch.
Pat McAfee got the mic skills, bro.
Hey, Pat McAfee just got it all, bro.
He do, bro. He's a fucking legend. Great kicker. Moved on. Great wrestler.
Yeah, he's pretty damn good.
He's fucking dog, bro.
Yeah, awesome. Son. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, man. Y'all got anything else to add, bro, before we end it off?
My bracket is fucked.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Rip,
no, it's
isn't
not.
It?
I mean, no. So
actually,
yes, I had Kentucky going to the Final Four, but I think my bracket turned around today because UNC beat Baylor. So that shit. I mean,
Baylor
I've been
almost came back on them fools.
I know, bro, and I would have been so sick. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I keep looking over to my right, but that's because I have the game on.
Oh shit, true.
Like
that's why I don't do the brackets. I don't be watching college ball. I don't got the capacity.
I mean, I don't watch a lot of college ball either, but
I'll watch it if there's a few players I keep up with. But I'm not watching every game, especially after the Howard women. They y'all they got waxed. In. Bro, they got in. God. They won the MEAC, bro. They got in. Or the SWAC, whatever division they in.
They had
and then they went out 21-79.
They had the least amount of points in an NCAA women's tournament game ever.
That's a fucked up slide, bro.
That is so fucked up.
They fought hard, you know what I'm saying? They got to the big show,
you know. Fought hard for 21 points.
21.
None of y'all schools was in the tournament, god dang it.
Man, fuck that. Year. Frostburg will never be up there. And that is fine.
Exactly.
That is fine. But you know who's never going to have that stat line? Frostburg State University.
Look here. My school don't have to win the MEAC tournament to get in. They can just be really good and go.
And lose.
Yeah, they can lose, but not by just scoring 21 points.
Hey, man, South Carolina is tough, dog. Props to them. Shout out to Howard, though. They did their thing, man. It's on the up and up.
I don't think shooting 22% is doing your thing.
No, it was below that, bro. It was below that. I just looked.
Damn.
It was like
are you
11%
serious?
from the
22%?
11% from the three, 14%
They
from the
couldn't
field, if
buy
I'm
a
not
basket.
mistaken.
Yo.
Hey son, that's sad as shit because like when I go play basketball, son, and we play a collective of like 5-6 games, I score about 21 points all day. So like that's pretty sad.
As a
Nah,
collective.
it was bad. Hold on, I'm about to pull that joint up
I'm
right
sorry, bro. That is the saddest shit I have ever heard. I'm
Yeah,
so
bro.
sorry, bro.
now. They shot 14% from the field, 8 for 54,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
1 for 9 from 3.
1 for 9 isn't bad, but 8 for 54 is really bad.
They got out rebounded.
You didn't
69 to 28.
You didn't even get double-digit field goals. Good God.
The whole team only had 2 assists.
Son, NBA team scored 21.
What the fuck are they doing? They was just
They
running
had-
out there. They was doing
They had
suicides.
one more point than they had turnovers.
Damn, bro.
Hey, NBA teams scored 21 points on the regular in quarters.
In quarters, yes.
They put
21
up
is a
21
football
points
score. That's as bad as
and had 20 turnovers.
They scored 3 touchdowns in the basketball game. That is shitty.
You can't be that in HBCU, bro. There's no excuse.
Man,
Just being
they was
black,
nowhere
you
to
should
be
able to
found
pass
last
21
time.
points.
It's on the up and up. We're gonna laugh about it, you know what I'm saying? But they're gonna be all right.
It's okay. MEAC teams usually get waxed in the NCAA tournament. Like I remember Hampton got fucking destroyed by like 660 or 70 by Kentucky.
Damn.
My senior year of high school, yeah. It's always pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't even think a MEAC team is in the men's tournament this year.
I don't know.
I don't know. But
I'm
my
moving to
condolences to
football.
Howard.
And I already talked about it, but I'm gonna be talking about it for a while. Not even just the whole Falcons shit, but how they did Matt Ryan, bro. I'm hurt. I'm gonna be hurt. That nigga not coming back.
My condolences to all of our franchises, bro.
Yeah. The Commanders.
You're not the only one. Don't call it that. You're the Washington fucking football team.
You should have kept
Commanders. The Commanders.
My condolences to them boys too.
What happened to them? What y'all got going on?
They suck. They suck.
Y'all got young Carson. You not happy?
No, we suck.
You thought y'all was getting Aaron?
No, when I said boys, I meant the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, now we have made no moves. Well, we got James Washington and we got Dante Fowler off the Falcons, but
I was about to say, low key, we've made some moves. We got some solid cornerbacks now, so I'm cool with that. We still got Kyle Pitts. Fuck Calvin Ridley. I'm so mad about that shit.
Bro, my man bet 1,500. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Nigga didn't even bet.
Why are you betting? You get paid 11 mil. What are you betting for? What's wrong with you?
No, it's not. It's not that he's betting. It's that he did it himself. Why don't you have somebody do the bet for you?
Bruh, but it was like I don't even know what he was thinking at all, bruh.
People
I have no idea what he was thinking at all.
What does he want to win when he bets? Money? You have that. $11 million. Unless you're making bets to get like millions, which you're not. You're betting $1,500, bro.
I mean, bruh, that's a
difficult
question to ask.
You gonna bet $1,500
because you got Michael Jordan doing it, you got Drake doing it, like.
But Drake has spent $1 billion in bets since December.
Losing.
He's betting
and lost
to his
all
worth.
that shit.
But he's still betting to his worth, which means if he wins, he's winning big. Floyd, when he bets, he be betting on himself to win big. Why are you betting $1,500? What do you think you're gonna win?
The integrity of boxing in Florida is different. Like it's two different things. Like
it's facts.
With the NFL, like betting in games is very much different than you betting. Like, because if you're a very good team, you could easily. I don't know. It's something to do with how they write the rules in their little integrity policy. It's just they don't have a lot of leeway, and they don't have a way to loophole being able.
They don't want to have
football. There's nothing. Football.
They don't want to have to do all those internal investigations that they have to do. Like now they have to go investigate. Did you have contact with any of the players on the team that you bet for?
That way.
That's exactly what it was.
It's a team sport.
Yeah,
And
you
the
have to
thing
go
was, with
investigate.
Calvin Ridley's case, it's like, bruh, he was betting on his own team, you know, and
Yeah,
he
but
wasn't even
then
in the
you have to
games.
investigate. You have to go investigate all the players to know if they bet, if they know he bet, or if they said certain things to him to bet, or certain
But
things,
the
or if he talked
problem
to
is,
people
again, bro, you're talking about
on their opponent.
$1,500. Every
Yeah,
player on that roster is making millions, damn near, bro.
bro,
There's
play
nobody that's gonna
cards.
even worry about a
Go on a
$1,500
team
bet.
plane and play cards. I guarantee you, they be betting more than that when they play spades on the
I'm
plane.
saying exactly. This
Hey,
is
so-
Go
stupid, bro.
bet for any other sport on earth. If I'm a football player, why am I betting on football? I do football all day, every day. If I'm gonna go get into betting and want to get involved with something else, I'm gonna go bet on basketball or something else.
I'm
that I'm
not
a
gonna
fan
hold
of.
you, bro. I would be
Don't
making bets
fucking
like
bet on
I would be making
yourself.
bets with somebody. Like if I was a wide receiver, I'd be making bets with whoever's on me. I'd be like, I bet you I'm gonna score 3 touchdowns on you today, and if I don't, I give you like 10 sacks. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like those are the kind of bets I would make. It wouldn't be nothing but like I'm just
if you
betting
want
on
to do
cookie.
professional betting and you're in the NFL, for what? They pay you
Pride.
enough to be able to tell you that you can't bet and you gotta respect it. If they're paying you 10 cents a day, if you're getting paid $10 a game, okay, they can't tell you what to bet your little $10 on. You're getting paid
Exactly.
millions, bro. You're a premier receiver on this team. There's only 2 of y'all that are elite receivers on this team. You and the tight end. Why the heck?
Exactly.
You already took your time off for your mental health and you're getting paid anyway.
Now
You're
you
getting
see
paid
my
to do
predicament.
nothing. Why
Now
are you
you see
betting?
my pain.
I ain't mad at
That's
him.
bad.
I'm just mad at the fact that he just didn't get anybody to place the bet for him. He would have been
Yeah,
able to.
and then the whole thing else that's fucked up is the fact that Deshaun Watson just got the biggest fucking contract in the fucking history of the world.
Man,
And this
they
man
better
has
hope that
like
he don't suck
23
because he
allegations
hasn't
against
played.
him.
The man hasn't played. I hope he's
Exactly.
worth the money. I like the Browns. I like Deshaun Watson. I hope he's
He's
worth
also
what they
young.
paid him.
I think he's our age. He's like
Yeah,
26.
he definitely sold his soul. The Browns sold their soul to get this man. They gave up 3 first-round picks.
It's gonna be funny as shit if he's ass, bro.
It's gonna be him and Amari. Hopefully they get it
Yeah.
done. I like both of
Bro,
them.
yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I was excited, and then I saw what they were talking about giving up. They said we were about to give up AJ Terrell and Kyle Pitts and like 2 first-round picks. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Woo!
Let this
Yeah,
nigga
they're
walk.
like, we don't want him, but we
Good
still know what he's
job.
worth.
Yeah, bruh. AJ Terrell was the cornerback last season.
One of.
He didn't allow like more than 20 yards or some shit. It was some wild stat. Like Terrell Island is a thing, but he's not really talked about. Kyle Pitts broke like the franchise record or whatever for most yards quietly. We got a quiet, good squad. It's just we don't have all the pieces. So we've been making moves, so I ain't mad at it. But that whole fiasco really fucked up the whole like trust with Matt Ryan, and I think that's gonna fuck us up because we ain't got no backup.
I don't know. I just feel like I think people are too sensitive when it comes to the business of these things. Like just because I'm out here, shopping for this superstar QB doesn't mean like why do you feel the need or why do you feel as though you're not wanted? It's just it's a younger prospect that's better than you.
No. It's different if I'm like, all right, like you're older. We need to start making moves. We got this younger dude. It's when it starts getting pushed heavy, and it's like, oh shit, y'all not just looking, nigga. You trying to replace me, And they were telling him, they were like, this is a done deal. Where do you want to go? That's literally what they told Matt Ryan. Like the day before the trade was supposed to happen, they were like, this is basically it. So wherever you want to go, we'll send you, or we'll do the best we can. And he picked the Colts. Cool.
Yeah, they owe him the respect for what he done for them to at least let my man
go wherever he wants. The
good
Colts
place
is
to
a
go
great
to.
move.
Don't give him the young
to get a
boy
championship.
Yeah, don't give him the young boy joint where we're like, oh, sorry, business is business. We loved having you, but it's the business. You don't do that to somebody that did what Matt Ryan did for y'all.
Literally carried the
you gotta give
franchise
him the
for
respect.
years.
Do you want to retire? If you want to play, tell us where you would like to go. We're going to try to make it happen.
Yeah, but now
Boom.
where do we go from here? That's the biggest thing. And that's where my mental is. Because I doubt he's going to want to play for us. So is it still go wherever you want to go and we'll make it happen? Because then what do we get? We ain't going to get shit. I don't want Baker Mayfield because Baker Mayfield's apparently going to the Colts now. I'll be damned.
That's where he wants to go.
I will be damned. If we send Matt Ryan and it's like a triangle, if it's some kind of trade where then we end up with Baker Mayfield, I'm going to be sick.
The Colts don't want his ass.
No, nobody wants Baker Mayfield's going to be sweeping for the fucking Mercedes-Benz stadium. If that's
Jesus Christ.
yeah,
No.
fuck
He'll be
that
somebody's
man.
backup. He'll
Oh
definitely be
yeah,
somebody's backup.
exactly.
I
We were
think
dead. We were very
yeah.
much dead. We were donezo. But
yeah,
man. That's all I got though. We went on another tangent, but that's what this show is, bro. We just talk our shit, whatever we want to talk about, man. Y'all got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, in that case, bro, this has been another fantastic episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Follow them links on below. TTR Wrestling and the All Real Crew, of course. Catch Take It to the Ring all day, every day. We got so many different shows that we do, bro. It's a lot. Just catch them. Noah's doing his count out thing, and we're definitely gonna start putting up the episodes. So catch it on Monday. I got you, Noah. We're gonna do it. Yeah. But all right, guys. I'll catch y'all on the flip. Keep it real.
Peace.